Andy, so looking back at the past two games, and fair to say, contrasting emotions at the end of each of those.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say? We've completely two different performances with two completely different outcomes. I thought at Tranmere we were really good. I thought we'd done everything other than score. I think we had 25 goal attempts, and then we were the catalyst of our own downfall by making a couple of silly errors, which is frustrating. You know, really frustrating, because we've done that, you know, probably 2 or 3 times too many for my liking. But what I will say is, you know, the team, they keep pushing, they keep working, they keep grafting to put things right. So I can't ask no more of them of that. So that was disappointing that we didn't get nothing out of that game. As a minimum, I thought we should have, you know, got a draw, but I was disappointed we didn't actually win it. And then we go to Doncaster, where I wouldn't say, you know, I don't think too many people fancy us on their football bet at Doncaster. But we showed what we're about again. You know, we're a solid, rugged, dogged team that can have moments of quality when needed, and be a match for a you know, a top 2 team. But it come down to a well-rehearsed set piece which got us the goal, and then our goalkeeper and backline stood firm and got us across the line, which is 3 points that you kind of look at the 2 games and felt that they should have come the other way around. But I'm certainly not complaining.
And post-match, after the Tranmere game, you talked about characters and that you wanted to see these characters, and you definitely got that on Tuesday night.
Yeah, I question the group sometimes in a way to get the reaction. I know the group of players I've signed all of them, so I know how they react. I know they certainly won't down tools. I know they give me everything every game, and sometimes my frustrations spill over maybe into interviews and into the dressing with them, and it comes from a point of care for them, because they put so much effort in, and when they don't get their rewards, I'm gutted for them. And I think we can never hold that against any of the teams or performances I've had here, that we haven't got a team that goes out and gives it everything. We might be lacking in certain areas. We're only too aware of that. But we can only do what we can do with the budget we've got and the resources we've got. We can't sometimes match these other teams with that, you know, endless pit of money some of them have got compared to us. So what we can do though is we can put out work rate, effort and commitment, and I think we do that better than any team I've come up against this season.
You made 3 changes Tuesday night, with Levi, Manchie, Byron Webster and Lewis Lee coming in, and particularly Lee and Manchie, players that haven't been getting 90 minutes week in, week out. They really worked hard out there, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they've sort of watched from the sidelines. They know it's a minimum requirement. You know, you can't just go there and think it's going to happen. We've got a team that has to graft and has to work, and everybody has to chip in and do the dogged stuff. You know, that's just a given at this football club. So they've watched that, and they've worked in training, and I have to say they've got their fitness up to levels that are almost, you know, where we want them to be at. Not quite, but they've got to keep working on that. And they come in and done great. You know, Lewis does what we know Lewis can do, and we've been talking and working with Lewis and trying to get him to the next level of his development. You know, he's still a young player. Like most young players, they think they know it all, they've got it all, but we need to help him on his journey and make sure he's better at certain elements of his game. So we've helped him. And Levi, you know, I don't think we should discredit Levi. He's done really well, and it wasn't that long ago. I think this time last season he was playing in the National South, so he's had a big jump, and he's done well, you know. And I don't think we should, you know, discredit the jump that young man's had in footballing terms, and for him to come in and play the main striker up top with Fella and do well, credit to him. He's got things to improve on, you know. He's got parts of his game he's got to get better, but he's working hard on his game, and like most of the lads, they're trying to improving it better, and I can't ask no more than that of them.
Celebrating not only the result on Tuesday night, but the fantastic away support and the noise that they made consistently throughout the night, which was heard by us all the way over on the other side, and actually were the loudest fans in the ground out of the 2 clubs.
Brilliant. I mean, I say it, and I'm not going to get embarrassed or bored of saying it. They are the difference. I don't care what anyone tells us. You know, when you've got people that you know have travelled, and we know how far it is, and we know how expensive it is, and when they get behind the team non-stop, it is the difference. It really is, and it just spurs the team on to just, you know, subconsciously just put everything on the line for those supporters. And we generally, you know, we did sort of say, we saw the coach go past us on their way home outside the stadium, and it's a nice feeling to know that they're going back home and they felt that their team have made them proud, and that's you know, we want them to be proud of us, and then equally we're extremely proud of them and thankful for them, you know, going all the way to Doncaster on a Tuesday night to get behind us.
And the news has come out today that tickets are now on sale for all of the remaining home games this calendar year, and their support at home is just as important, isn't it?
Yeah, our support is at home very important, you know, and there's been one or two frustrated fans. I get that, you know, we haven't quite got the results. I think the performances have been there, but we haven't got the results. Just stay with us. You know, we knew it was going to be a journey. We knew it was going to be not easy. But just keep getting behind the boys, because that's all we can ask. You know, we've got a team that are having a go, and there might be, like I say, moments that not the quality that everyone hopes, or the decision making, but we've got a team that's having a go for them. So just get behind them, because it's so important, and they have, to be fair to them. And we want to keep that message to the fans. You know, we know it's going to be good days and bad days, but just keep getting behind these boys, because it's important. It's important for all of us.
And we welcome Barrow to the Hayes Lane Stadium on Saturday, a club that have been, I guess, on a similar journey to us through the non-leagues and now finding ourselves in league football. Yeah,
I mean, look, Barrow are ahead of us in that respect of their journey. So yeah, we look forward to having Barrow here, and look, they're a good team. You know, we can't get away from that. It's another good team coming to Hayes Lane, and we've got to start making sure we turn this place into a bit more of a solid fortress, and teams really have to work if they're going to walk away with anything from here.
Well, Andy, we'll catch you post-match on Saturday. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.